Are you looking to get into podcasting or live streaming and you're not looking to spend $1,000 or even $500 or even $300 and you're curious what's the best setup for under $200? Maybe I can help. Right now I'm on a $400 microphone in the Shure SM7B and a $600 audio interface in the Tascam Mixcast 4. I've turned off all processing so I can have more of an apples-to-apples comparison. And I'm going to switch to a combination that cost me less than $200 that I'm confident delivers a good sound. Now I'm switched over to the Zoom ZDM1 dynamic microphone. Anybody who has been around my channel very long knows I think this is the best budget dynamic microphone in existence, period. I think it delivers the best performance to price ratio of any dynamic microphone out there under $200. That's just my humble opinion. You can leave your opinion down in the comments below. But this is a $79.99 US dollar microphone, and it often goes on sale for $49.99. So sub $50 for this awesome microphone. And what interface am I on? I'm on the maudio Air 192.4. And according to measurements taken by Julian Krause, this has one of the quietest microphone preamps, period. The unit uses what they call crystal preamps, and they are stellar. Prior to this device, I had very high praise for the Evo 4 by Audient. I like the preamps that Audient uses, but I've wanted to try the maudio Air ever since I saw Julian Krause's ratings for the equivalent input noise. I thought to myself, something that good at $119? But what do you say? I'm going to switch back to the Mixcast 4 and the Shure SM7B so you can get another side-by-side comparison. All right, back on the Shure SM7B and the Tascam Mixcast 4. This is how it sounds. This is approximately $1,000 worth of equipment. When it comes to the equipment itself, it's obviously not apples to apples. I don't have the processing turned on the Mixcast 4, so I can keep it as competitive as possible. You don't simply get a Mixcast 4 because you want the audio interface itself. You want the ability to have onboard recording, have a mute button on board, do vocal effects, all that kind of stuff that you get that added benefit of. But if you don't have a need for all that stuff, then why would you spend $1,000 on a device like this paired with a microphone like this? You really wouldn't need to. If you're live streaming or podcasting and you're recording into software and you're not doing vocal effects, you're not triggering sound effects, a Mixcast 4, a Rodecaster Pro 1 or 2, devices like that begin to be overkill for the actual use case that some podcasters and live streamers have. Not everybody's on a live stream with their friends trying to annoy them like me.
Hey guys, wait up.
I do vocal effects and stuff to drive my co-host insane, but you might not want to do that. And sometimes you probably shouldn't do that to your co-host. But I have a lot of fun with the Mixcast 4 features, and before that, the Rodecaster Pro 1, and soon the Rodecaster Pro 2 will be in studio, so I can put it through its paces and see if it can take my live streams to the next level. Don't worry, I'll be keeping my Mixcast 4 as well. But this is the Mixcast 4 paired with the Shure SM7B, roughly $1,000 worth of gear. I'm going to switch back to my pick for the best setup under $200 right now. Personally, I think you can pull off a really clean sound under $200 US with the maudio Air 192.4 paired with the Zoom ZDM1. Is it the same exact sound? No, it doesn't sound like it to me, but it's a really clean, solid sound, and it's just $200 US. That's hard to beat. But what do you think? Is there $800 worth of difference between this setup and the setup I was just on? Please chime in down in the comments down below. Personally, I think a lot of times podcasters and live streamers overthink it. Sometimes we're going after a setup that is just not necessary. I think it's the great Dave Jackson from the School of Podcasting that coined that phrase, gear acquisition syndrome. Don't quote me on that, but that's where I've heard that expression from. And it is just all about wanting to acquire more and better gear. Every shiny new thing that comes out, we want to own. If you like comparisons like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. When I get the Rodecaster Pro 2, I am definitely going to be doing comparisons between it and the Tascam Mixcast 4, among other unique comparisons, giving you my opinion on the new feature set of that device and much, much more. But another question I always get is, should I use a condenser microphone like a Neat Worker B2 as opposed to a dynamic microphone like the Zoom ZDM1? In an upcoming video, I'm going to compare the two when it comes to use cases. We're going to have a lot of fun with that comparison. Thank you